Alright folks, today we're making these amazing looking apple jalapeno spare ribs, so stay tuned. It's time to grill. Several months ago I made a video about apple jalapeno pulled pork, and since that moment the idea of apple and jalapeno is still in my head, and I always thought there could be something else to be used with that recipe idea, so I decided to come up with that spare rib idea. These are loin ribs. First of all, we are removing the silver skin, and then we are rubbing this one. We are using magic dust. This is a magic dust that is called green, magic green, because all the ingredients of a classic magic dust are done with green ingredients. So that's why it's called magic green. If you're interested in that product, and if you're located in Germany or Austria or whatever, you can just order them at the online shop of spicebar.de. There's a link in the video description for my rubs. If you could check them out, I would appreciate that. Now we have those ribs, and we place them on the GMG pellet grill, 110 degrees Celsius, approximately 224 degrees Fahrenheit. The first cooking phase takes about 2 hours. In the meantime, there's enough time to open a beer or just keep going with the marinade or the sauce. You will need apple puree, barbecue sauce, and jalapeno flavored vinegar. I'm using the glass of jalapenos I'm using later on the ribs, so just a huge dash of that vinegar flavored with jalapeno, and I really like that. Now you can add chili powder or barbecue rub. I decided to add a hot barbecue rub, but chipotle, for example, would do a great job as well. There it is. And after 2 hours, take one of these ribs, cover them with the sauce, and wrap tightly in butcher's paper. We are still at the same temperature, 110 degrees Celsius, and the next phase is again 2 hours. YouTube is so cool. Now the 2 hours are already done, and here is the result: ribs inside butcher paper with the great flavored apple puree sauce, and that's it. Now make sure to get it out of the butcher's paper as a whole rack, and then place it back on the grill. Now there's enough time for the second phase. We are now lowering the heat to 80 degrees Celsius, and the next cooking last cooking phase is between 30 and 40 minutes. Just top with more of that sauce. We still have some of that sauce left. And now you will need pickled jalapenos. And we are just covering the ribs with pickled jalapeno. Looks very good. And the flavor is amazing. You now have smoke, sweetness, apple, smoked meat, magic green, and the heat of jalapeno with a slight touch of vinegar. I love that combination. If you want to recreate this dish at home, make sure to check the video description. We have a whole list of ingredients and measurements in there. Close the lid, and after 30 to 40 minutes, your ribs could look like this. Ta-ta-ta-ta! The color is amazing. I love the combination of red and green. Sometimes I like fallen off the bone ribs, but most of the time not. So these are still a little bit stable, but tender enough. You don't really need to cut anything or something, just like they are. Tender enough, as I mentioned. This is how I like it. Flavor is amazing. It's smoke, it's rub, it's meat, it's fruit, it's hot, it's a little bit of vinegar. I love it. And of course, as always, I'm gonna give this a shot right now. If you haven't subscribed to 0815 BBQ International yet, I would really appreciate if you could do it now. The second English spoken channel is just in a remaking. We still have a playlist on with over 500 videos in English language, but I wanted to make this as standalone channel. So make sure to give it a try. We're seeing us again in the upcoming days. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out. See you.